I don't know about you guys, but I am pumped for the Arnold Classic UK coming up this weekend, particularly the highly anticipated showdown between Mike the Badass and Wesley the Dutch Oak Vissers. I'm going to preface by saying two things. The first of which is I don't claim to be an authority on this matter. I am not an IFBB judge. I am not a pro athlete. I am not a powerhouse YouTuber or podcaster. I am just a nobody mediocre bodybuilder that really has a passion for the sport. The second of which is I am actually much more of a Wesley Vissers fan. I think his physique is absolutely lights out. I think when he nails it, he is the most dangerous guy in the league, and I actually have him winning this weekend, regardless of height, weight, whatever controversy. I just think he is the better physique, personally, just my opinion. But on to the Mike Sommerfeld height controversy. So I'm going to preface by also saying that Mike and Neil are totally at fault for the Arnold. You know, if they were in fact informed that the athletes were not going to be reheighted for the Arnold, then they should have prepared accordingly. There is no excusing that. This post is not to excuse that or make excuses up for that in any way. More so just to offer an alternative perspective that I haven't heard on the internet lately, which is I think the IFBB should reevaluate this ruling. What I think that they should do is if they want to standardize a time where they height all the athletes, that's fine. The Olympia is a great place to do it. But I think they should give the athletes the option to reheight at any pro show. The reason? Height can fluctuate quite a bit from show to show, body fat levels, spinal compression. There's a lot of factors that could, give or take a half an inch. And some of these athletes that are on the cusp, it can really be a make it break it situation for how their physique will look on stage. Mike being one of them. So I think that, if Mike was 5'8" at the Arnold, well, tough shit, Mike. You got to compete at 5'8". But if Mike happened to show up at 5'9", I think it's unfair to make somebody that shows up at 5'9" compete at a 5'8" weight cap. As a fan of the sport, I really just want to see the best physiques do battle on stage. So I think arbitrarily holding someone to a different weight class because they heighted in months or a year prior is just not the best decision for the sport. Again, if they were informed, which I'm told they were, then this instance is on them. But moving forward, I just think the IFBB should really take a look at this. Even me, myself, I fluctuate an inch in the middle of prep, whether it be just the body fat levels or the fat on my feet being a lot less and being a little bit shorter. So I think that if an athlete shows up at 5'9", they should be able to compete at 5'9". If they show up at 5'8", they should be able to compete at 5'8". But I also think if they were heighted at the Olympia at 5'9" and they come in at 5'8", then sucks to suck. You got to compete at 5'8" now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, this is just my opinion and just wanted to share a perspective that I haven't heard before. So hope we have a great show weekend and you guys have an awesome day.